right, ninjas. Thinking about doing some trading, right? I was thinking about maybe trading one of the rights for a turf tiger or a cheetah. What do you guys think? No. What's going on, guys? It's Thursday and it's supposed to be raining all freaking day and last night. Well, it did rain a little last night. So, you know, I called it off today, which I'm glad I did. I had these things that I had to do anyway, so not a big deal. But no rain. I mean, it rained a little last night and then now it's just 69 degrees, you know, chilly, windy. But it's a great day, but it's cool. Anyway, I'm here at the dealership. Scabbers, just a bunch of scabbers. But I came here to get some oil and oil filters for the 36 and the 52. But I wanted to ask you guys, like, the 52, let me show you, has a really small oil filter. And, well, if I can get to it. The owner here at this dealership said that they didn't have that real small one. It's still a Kawasaki filter. See what I mean? But the factory one, because this is the first oil change for the 36, is like narrow. Like, it's not the long one, it's the, you get what I'm saying. But he said they don't carry that one and that a lot of companies do that to save money. Maybe true, maybe not, but he only carries this one. See how it's a little longer? Like, the factory one probably stops about right here. So he said this filter is actually better for it. It's got more room, and it's the same size. So let me know on that, what you guys think. I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe him. I just want to, like, see if you guys have come across the same issue. Picked up a new piece of equipment, as you can see right here. No secret, just another 3020T. If you really want that extra torque, make sure you get the 3020T, not just the 3020. I think it's a little bit more in price, if I'm not mistaken, but it's well worth it, man. I mean, the thing is the beast. So I'll show it a little bit more, and it's not like you guys haven't seen it, but I'll show it a little bit more as I get it out of the truck. New equipment picked up, and the decision is made with the previous employee. Okay, by now you're probably like, okay, Nick, just fucking tell us, Nick. You should freaking tell us. Okay, I'll tell you. Okay. He's been blowing up my phone for the last couple days, nonstop, and Sassy's too. And I get it. He made a mistake. He's apologized, and he really wants to come back. He needs the work. Yada 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 yada. Okay, so we don't need to go into all this thing again. So here's my decision. And again, I appreciate everybody's input. You know, I make my own decisions, of course, but I do respect and appreciate your input as long as it's respectful. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But all right, so what I've decided, ninjas, is this. Things are about to slow down. They actually already are. For one, the grass is slowing down, so that by itself is number one. Okay, things are slowing down. I really don't need another full-time person at the moment. Could I use him? Yeah, sure. But I'm just building up my own expense during the winter for another payroll, right? So there's no reason for me to do that. I would have totally been happy to do that. Let's say he never did any of this. Let's say none of this ever happened. He took care of me during the summer, hung in there. Loyalty is key. I would have sucked it up during the winter and still continued to fight to keep us all busy as much as possible, but at the same time, take care of them. One of the things, a lot of you guys already know this, but some of you ninjas who may be new or just joined the channel and you're just kind of checking the content out. One of the things with me, ninjas, is I tell my employees, take care of me during the summer, spring, summer, and all that, right? During the busy season, I will take care of you during the winter. I promise. I will. So what's happening right now, this time of the year, A lot of lawn care companies and landscaping companies, and you know, basically pretty much any company that's kind of outdoors. Well, at least, well, I don't know about roofers and things, but I know in the green industry, a lot of companies are laying people off right now. So they're just either, hey, you know, I don't have any work or not as much work, I can't keep you busy. So, you know, if you need to go find another job, and then when spring comes around, you're more than welcome to come back. Or they don't really give them an option. They tell them, hey, thank you for all the help. You've been great. I can't keep you during the winter. Try to find something else. And if you're still interested to come back in the spring, you know, you'll have a job. So a lot of companies are doing that. Well, one of the different things with me is I try not to do that. I have done that in the past, of course, because I was growing and I didn't have enough work. But right now, what I try to do is, if you've been loyal to me during the spring, during the summer, during the busy season, I will be loyal to you, and I'll take care of you, and I'll do my part as an owner to make sure that I find enough work to keep us busy, whether it's actually like just busy work or actually just a project, whatever it is. I will do my part like you did your part in the spring and summer, and I will keep you busy. So a lot of you are like, but Nick, are you going, you know, but Nick, are you a year-round service? Yes, that's one of the reasons I am. I work hard to keep my guys busy, whoever's with me at the time, and you know, we'll go year-round. So I will do that as long as they do their part during the busy season. So it's called scratch my back, I scratch your back type deal. And but what he did was he left. He, not to get into all that stuff, I've already got a video about 2 videos ago or so. And what I'm gonna do is this. You know, I do feel bad for the guy, and I think he got sabotaged by the other individual who's in my area and watches these videos. I think it was a setup. I don't know, but ultimately I can't blame anybody but Red himself. So this is what I'm gonna do. I don't really need him full-time on board. I don't really need him, like, you know, to tell him, hey, you can come back. You can't. But what I can tell him, and what I'm planning on telling him as soon as I actually finish this video, because like I said, he's been calling and texting me, I'm gonna tell him, listen, it's wintertime, I really don't need the help, but I could probably use you on some of these bigger jobs that me and Sassy come across, where Sassy and I could use the hand. Okay, so whether it be a big shrubbery job, big mulch job, maybe even on some of the big aerations that still may come up, you know, whatever. And I'm not hiring him. I'm just going to kind of basically say, hey, just lend us a hand. And, you know, 1 week you may have no hours. 1 week you may have only 10, 15 hours or 20 hours. It could be 1 or 2 days. And then another week may be nothing again. Or 1 week could be 5, 6 hours if it's just a half a day that we need his help on. Whatever it is, I want to be able to, you know, have another person when we need it, and if he's available. Now, if he doesn't like that, that's totally cool. I'm actually offering more than I've offered to anybody ever. You know, if the situation was or has been similar to the situation that happened with him. So I'm actually offering more than I normally would. So if he's interested, great. You know, there's going to be weeks where, you know, he may be with us for a day or two, and then he may be not with us again for another week or so. So basically, I am willing to still help him, but on my terms this time. When I need you, I'm happy to get you to help us. And if he chooses not to do that, then that's fine. But here's the possible reward at the end of the dead season, or at the end of winter, fall, winter. But what's the reward, Nick? The reward is, if he hangs in there, if he's still around, I don't expect him to, by all means, but if he's still around, he hangs in there, still no drama and all this crap that comes with, that he used to bring to work with him, when spring comes around and we start to pick up again, if all is good, then I'll have to make another decision if I decide to bring him back as a full-time employee or not. Okay, so that's the update with the decision that I've made. I feel like it's the right decision because he is young, and I think he did make a mistake. I'm sure he realizes it. He's shooting himself in the foot, but at the same time, I made myself very clear from day one, loyalty is key. I preach it, and so I know I got the message through him, and then you guys heard it yourself. He was all on board with it, and all of a sudden for him to pull like that, ultimately, ninjas, what I'm trying to say here is I gave him my trust and he burned it. So now I'm gonna make him earn it. Does that make sense? Yes, it does. Of course it does. Okay, so that's the update, the decision that I've made. Got a new piece of equipment. I'll show you here. Got all the oil. I'll figure out if I end up doing any kind of maintenance, I'll try to record a little bit. If not, then this is probably going to be the highlight of the video. And all you ninjas who clicked on this video because you saw the thumbnail and the title, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but a scab ain't one, okay? So I would never trade a right stander for any kind of scab equipment. You know, I like the dealership, and I still go there to get, you know, like a weed eater, for example, which is Echo, or oil or filter, but I will not buy another scab. Nothing really personal against the dealership, even though I have not agreed with everything with them in the past, but they're cool. I'm cool with the owner, whatever, you know, but my problem was with the scab company directly itself. So, and if I ever were to trade a right stander for anything else, it sure as heck wouldn't be a scab. You know, I don't know. Might want to change it for a rinky-dinky looking X-Mark stand-up. Now look, the machine might be actually great. I'm looking forward to demoing it at the GIE, checking it out, getting some more information in detail, in depth, right? So I'm excited to check it out. But you know, I pride myself on image, a lot of stuff on image. So a lot of you guys have been asking me, but Nick, why are you guys wearing the safety vest? Did something happen? No, nothing actually happened. Why do I do that? I like them. Here's the thing, ninjas. In this industry, we have a lot of people. This is the type of industry where a lot of people don't take us as serious, clientele-wise, people in general, right? And the reason for that is because everybody tends to try lawn care if they were to, like, when they get fired from their job or they get laid off, oh, I can just go cut grass and make some money. It's kind of like, it doesn't take a whole lot to get started. I mean, look at me, guys. I started with a push mower, and a lot of you probably have the same. So, you know, just about everybody can go pick up a push mower and a curb shaft weed eater and a handheld blower or a broom or something and pick up a yard or two, and next thing you know, you're making some decent money. You know, a couple of yards, yes, you're going to bust your tail. You're going to work hard. But if you're willing to work hard and you're willing to do this, and if, you know, whether you're doing it because you have to or you enjoy to, you can make some money. So anybody starts, everybody can start it, you know, and then, like, they get tired or they find out this is not for them. They don't have enough money to upgrade to the fancier equipment. They're still push mowing or whatever, and they're like, screw this, that's not for me. And then they disappear, right? So a lot of these customers go, I had a guy doing it for $25, for $20. What can you do for $25? Well, man, because I've got $100,000 rolling on wheels coming through your neighborhood, okay? I can't do that. But if you got a guy that did it for $25, call him up. Matter of fact, give me his number, because I might give him some more work for some of these yards that I don't like. Oh, but he's not answering his phone. I don't know what happened to him. He was doing a great job, but he just disappeared. That's right. That's why he disappeared. He finally figured it out that, screw this, I'm tired of doing this crap for 25 bucks. Woo! Okay, so that's why we are looked down upon a little bit. I really, truly believe that. In general speaking, guys, I really believe that. I really do. Not by everybody. A lot of people have respect for hard-working individuals, men and women out here who bust their tail every day to help these people out who truly need help and to do a good job. They're proud of their work. I love it, man, and I'm one of them, okay? But I do feel like and I felt like this when I started. I feel like, you know, the community, the lawn care in general. Remember, we talked about this a few videos back. He just cutting grass. He's just doing a little weed eating. So, the more professional you look, ninjas, the better you're going to be off, okay? For example, you pull up, if I was to call a lawn care company, let's say I wasn't even in this business, and they pull up in my yard, and they're smoking, just an example, or they got ripped shirts or pants, I'm sorry, I probably would not call them back. That's just my opinion. And that's why I always make sure that whoever's with me, we always have professional shirts, And this season, we've been wearing those safety vests, which I think make us look even more professional, because you look clean, you look professional, you look like you care about safety, which you should and you do, okay? And people like that. And if I was to call a company and they pull up in my yard with, you know, nice equipment, nice truck, and all the guys, whether it's 2 guys, 1 guy, or 3, 4 guys, it doesn't matter, and they're all wearing nice safety vests, shirts, pants, you know, pants, right? Jeans of some sort, or boots. Man, this company, all right. I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave them. I'll be looking left and right. My neighbors be like, huh? You see that? You see that? Yeah, I can hire them. Yeah, I can afford them. Because what happens is, a lot of people, when they see a nice truck, nice new equipment, what's the first thing they think about, ninjas? Ooh, I bet he's expensive. Okay? So a lot of people take pride who pulls in their driveway. Do you? I do. I don't want anybody to pull in my driveway, especially people I don't know. But just even if I'm hiring a contractor, I would expect him to dress himself half decent, professional. You pull up in my driveway smoking, you're going to be leaving my driveway. I mean, that's just what that, to me, that's disrespect. I don't want that around my family, my kid. I don't like that image. That's just me. And I have nothing against people who smoke, but I just think when you're trying to conduct yourself in a professional way and you're trying to provide a service because you're trying to get paid, it can help you. It's my opinion. I'm sorry. That's just how I view it. If you pull up at my house and you're working in shorts, and I'm not talking about your regular khaki shorts, I'm talking about your basketball shorts, and you pull up in some shoes, regular shoes looking, okay? I'm sorry, but I can't take you as serious. That's just my opinion. I can't take you as serious. And if I called someone and they pulled up like that, the first thing that would be in my mind is, this guy's just doing this on the side. This guy must have a full-time job. And what's the second thing that's going to come to their mind? Can I depend on this guy? Is he going to be there for me for the next, when it's the hottest, like August and July? Or is he going to leave me hanging and I'm going to have to go look for another lawn care company? I'm telling you guys, there's a reason why I am where I am 10 years, okay? Some people have been in this business 20, 30, 40 years, whatever. I congratulate you, because this work is hard. That means you've been doing something right. You're running your business. You're doing your thing, man. But for some of you new guys who are thinking about joining this, maybe just now joining this, or thinking about starting it this spring, you don't have to listen to me. It's okay. You don't have to take my word for it, but I'm telling you, it works, it helps, it ensures people you're professional, you're serious. I can't say it enough, okay? I just can't. So there's and I'm not saying again, I've said this before, I don't need to like repeat myself over and over, but I'm not saying I am where I want to be, but I'm freaking happy where I'm at, okay? I am humbled, I am thankful, I'm grateful. Life couldn't be better, man. Healthy. I got a happy family. I got a son who's turning 1. I've got a happy marriage. I love my life. I love my business. But guys, it hasn't always been like this. I've gone through heck. And I've learned along the way some of the things that are key, that stand out. And this is one of them, ninjas. And it's one of the things that made me as successful as I am. And I'm nowhere near as a big company or claim to be. And honestly, in a way, I don't even know if I want to go any bigger. I really don't. I'm comfortable and happy where I'm at. I don't know. You know, I really am. I'm at this point where I'm happy where I'm at. I may pick up a yard here, a yard there, but I'm good. I don't know. The bigger you grow, the more headache you get. You know, there's what's that saying? Like, you know, the more money you make, the more headache that come with it. It's so true. It's so true. Grow to what you're comfortable. Don't grow because you think that's what somebody may expect of you, whether it's your family members, whether it's your friends, whether it's your colleagues, whether it's your... Do not try to compare yourself with anybody, okay? You don't compare yourself to anybody. I have never tried to compare myself to anybody. I am who I am, and I am in my business where I am. I will never try to compare myself to a guy that is smaller, which wouldn't make any sense, or a guy that's bigger than me. Well, that wouldn't make any sense neither, because I have that gap that I got to fill. Now, how the heck am I going to hide that? Or how am I going to cover that up? It makes no sense. Just be yourself and grow to what you're comfortable with. Don't try to be anybody you're not. Take it for what it is. If you want to take it as it helps you, great. And if you want to think that I don't help you, that I am, maybe you're misunderstanding me, I'm sorry. You know, don't watch the channel. Go watch somebody else or something else. Thanks for watching, guys. You take care of yourselves. We'll see you tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Today is Thirsty Thursday, and boy, we were thirsty. Tiny was thirsty. I was thirsty. The mowers are thirsty. I had to get away. Okay. Freaky Friday. See you, ninjas.